Are we live? There we go. Right, hello and welcome to the Matchday Vlogs live stream for the Southampton versus Brighton game at the mighty St Mary's Stadium. Where's my camera? Look for the camera light. How's everyone doing out there? Yo, yo, yo from Lucy Bennett. Welcome everyone. Alco, I just read out your comment in the preview with the team sheets I've seen. I reckon it's going to be 1-2. Made me really nervous because I read that before I even saw the team sheet. So how are we all feeling? Ward-Prowse is going to be in the right back position. And Vestergaard is starting. Smallbone is starting. And Højbjerg is starting. And it's reminded me that I need to update the banners. It says here I've got no one in the room at the moment, so I'm literally just talking to myself. So unless those who watch it on the replay will be seeing me chatting away, I haven't even. So many things I've forgotten. So many things I've forgotten. Wait a minute, what was that? Copy to clipboard. We have 9 people in the room. Sorry. 4 comments. Comment here. I just want to put up because I also made the same acknowledgement. Vestergaard played well in the last 2 games he's played. To be fair, that's a good shout. He has played well actually. And it's also nice for Voken to start. Yeah, good shout. Good shout on that one. So we all still feeling relatively confident. Let me send Jack the link. You'd think I'd send it a bit sooner. Sorry, matey. We are live. Good evening, Tristan. 4-1 win. That's a confident prediction. So I went for. Let's go up here. Jack will be here in 5. Jack will be here in 5. Left that on there. I'm multitasking here. I'm going to have to relay to the camera because I said, just a quick note, I said in our score predictions, Jack went for a 3-0 win and I went for a 2-0 win with, who do I go for to score? Can anyone remind me what I said in the preview? I'm in the live feed as well. Vlogception. What did I say? I said 2-0 and my goal scorers were Ings and Long. Did I say Long? I'm going to say that. Ings and Long. And considering is Long even on the bench? Please tell me Shane Long's on the bench. Yep. What's the Brighton team like? Pretty strong, actually. Pretty strong. I recognise the names anyway, put it that way. $22-0 Saints. That's confident. Very confident. Right, into the live stream. Going to turn this one off. Whew. Has anyone just watched any of the... Look at that. I'm a coming. This is Jack's music channel, by the way, The Fuels. I suggest you go and subscribe to that. Jack is an incredibly talented musician, as well as a spot-on pundit on the MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel. Ben Bray's going for a 2-0 Saints win. Thanks for that, Ben. Let me go and turn on my television. Who even calls it a TV these days? A lot of 2-0s in here. Let me see. Adams and Ings. Who's done in front? It's Hove Albion, isn't it? I'm updating the team sheets.
It's Josh's turn to cook and he's making his speciality. All he does is throw together a smidgen of chicken.
I think actually we don't really have that much. We have a particularly deep squad, do we? Is Bednarek playing? Is Bednarek playing? Ben, thanks for subscribing, mate. It's just popped up on my phone. Much appreciated. Yes, Bednarek is playing. Who can spell Vestergaard? Huh? It's not guard as we know it. All right, let's see that, Stevens. You're just watching me type. This is terrible television. I do apologise. I hope I'm not on the big screen somewhere. Small bone. This is literally going to be up for 2 minutes as well by the time I finish typing it. WordPress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's not right, then, is it? Jack's in the room, right? Jack will be able to talk to everyone, wasn't it? Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, bud, I'm all good. How are things? Can you hear me? Everything sounding okay?
Sounding really crispy, actually.
Ah, crispy clear. It's because I'm.
Whose audio is better, Jack's or mine?
Well, you know, I'm trying real hard here, guys. Trying real hard. I don't have the silky skin that you've got. I don't have the lighting. I don't have the camera. But I've got the microphone. That's all that matters.
Together, we'll make the great TV happen.
Hold on, let's have some nice ASMR. Hold on, ready? That was for everyone at home. That was for everyone.
You don't even hear that quality on the adverts these days. That's incredible. Wow. So I'm currently trying to type out the team sheet frantically because there's been a lot of changes. Have you seen the team sheets?
Do you know what? No, I've literally just got in, threw a Saints shirt on, and ready to go. I was in the middle of playing some sweet jams and recording some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, blimmin' out! It's football time." Right, where are we? We are playing Brighton. That is the game we are watching. Right. Ooh, Jake Vokins, eh?
1, 2. No, not Walker Peters. Why not Walker Peters there? Oh.
This is a very interesting team.
It is.
So this here is quite obviously rotation. Going, okay, you know, it's rotation, smart. He's been saying we're tired this week. So, it's a good time to switch things up. Brighton, it's not City, and it's not the big tough games. It's not United. So adding the youth in there, seeing Smallbone, that's going to be. Let's see if we can get a full 90 minutes out of Smallbone. That would be 90 minutes, but it'd be great to see at least 70 to 80 out of him.
He might do.
See what he's all about, And Obafemi, which does my 3-0 with him scoring. Good. Is Shay Adams on the bench? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you went for a 3-0, didn't you?
Yeah, I went for 3-0. So looking at the team sheet now, I can say I personally think it's going to be Obafemi, Ings, and then Adams underscore late. That's what I'm feeling today.
Yeah.
What did you say? You went for 2-0, right?
2-0 I went for.
Ings and Long, as I recall.
Ings and Long. You're right. Absolutely right.
I watched the videos.
I had to turn to the chat section to remind me who I predicted. I was 90% sure, but I remember we predicted between us all of our strikers. So
yeah, so we're
right.
covered. We are covered. Højbjerg starting though. That's a fun one. I wonder if it'd be good for him to put out on an absolute display. Just like let's make some people pay money for him. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we need the cash.
Yeah, we need some sweet cash, and he's the man. He's where we're going to make most of our money this summer in transfers.
There we go. Now everyone can check my spelling. Vestergaard, Vokins, Armstrong. Armstrong's not playing. There's
no comma between Vestergaard and Vokins. Awful. This is how we lose subscribers, Mike. Grammar.
Right, I'm going to change that one. There we go.
My goodness, Brighton have got a short player. I don't know who he is. I'll have to look at that in a second, but he was tiny.
Quick note, I've got the wrong game on. I'm going to have to go and change my TV.
Have you got the United game on?
How does this happen?
Come on, run.
For a walk. I need to take a good light with me.
Is the whole house not like correctly lit so you can just vlog from anywhere?
It's not.
Disgusting.
Although look at that. That's spooky, isn't it?
That is weird.
That is a magic screen. Everyone who's watching on a live stream.
Super magic screen.
It's a very expensive television that's in the shape of an oval.
It's not unlike like your dad has that whole room that's a TV.
Yeah.
Father MatchDayVlogs has some. His channel's fantastic. What a great guitar player he is.
I was waxing lyrical about your channel actually.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, you're getting a plug.
Yeah, everyone come listen to what I do. I commented earlier on. I'm down below. Give us a like and subscribe. Don't if you don't like it, don't tell me. I've got really thin skin, really thin. So
right, wait, is it on the red? Is it via the red button, or is it on a different tab?
No, it's on just BT. It's on BT Sport 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that wrong then, didn't I?
Do you think they would let us on one?
I thought
not when United are playing.
That's a nice graphic. Who is our favourite? Take the green screen. I wonder if I could say no. It's too much hassle, actually. Way too much hassle. Mike, why don't you set up the studio before the game? That's a good thought. Why didn't I do that?
It's a lot of effort, isn't it? This channel, if anything, Mike puts too much effort in. So for him not to have the studio up right now, you give him a break. It could be worse. Everything could be sloppy like my side. Just so you guys know, I did actually try to vlog one of the games while Mike wasn't there. However, that game happened to be the Leicester game, and it was the worst experience ever. And it would have really read, like, if you watched it, it would have been the most depressing thing. Like, I've seen some sad films in my time, but that would have been the saddest. That would have, made Old Weller look like like an absolute party. Made Toy Story 4 look like, sunshine and rainbows, but you'll never see that. You'll never see it.
You'll never see that. You'll never see that. Jack's vlog at Leicester. You'll never see that. Someone's going to rip that off this channel, aren't they?
Yep. Yep.
Right.
Cool. It's nice to watch Ward Prowse psych up the team. Do you know what I mean? From the circle.
Yeah, man.
I wonder how loud he is. So, what's the lag looking like tonight? Whereabouts are you on this? Have they kicked off yet? Just kicked off, right? They've not kicked off yet.
How about everyone in the stream?
Everyone, the pitch. We're just about to kick off. Warprice has got his hands on his hips. Did a little jump. Really like it if the ref would blow the whistle because I'm very far behind.
Yeah, I'm on 24 seconds.
And They've just taken a knee. Right.
Why does it always do this?
I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to be delayed by the knee. That's not the issue here. It's just that it's my network. Cool. Vestergaard's massive, isn't he? I forgot.
He's a big lad. My light does not need to be this bright. I can't see anything.
Hey man, your light's not bright enough.
There we go. It looks slightly natural now.
But do you know what? I looked really quickly at the screen there, and I thought for some reason you were wearing the blue goalkeeper top. I saw you're in the studio thing, and I thought, oh, he's wearing the goalkeeper top. So I would really like it if you could start doing quick changes of new shirts every time you sort of go out of the screen. That'd be
click my fingers and I change into a different strip.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh. Have you kicked off yet?
Yeah, we kicked off. I'm 50, a minute in. Now a minute in.
Okay.
What are you?
A minute 49.
Oh God.
So yeah.
I mean, it takes the anticipation out of this game a little bit.
Coming from Ben, I support Chelsea, but I do like Southampton. Cool. Thanks for jumping on board.
My
we
question
had a lot of messages from Chelsea fans, didn't we?
Yeah, they're big fans of us Chelsea fans right now, and they well, did they win? Did they win last night? Did they win this week?
They did.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? It was it's a weird fight for third place.
It is.
Everyone keeps messing it up.
I didn't expect Leicester to win today.
No, I mean, I've actually.
But I expected them to beat Bournemouth.
Yeah, that would be nice as long as they do that. But who have Bournemouth got this weekend? They've got
us.
Oh yeah. That's a shame for them, isn't it? Send the cherries down. It's gonna be great. I mean, when they came up, I was really excited. It's Bournemouth are always that club that I thought I was like, oh, I forget that it's there. I forgot. As a kid growing up, when Bournemouth weren't, a decent side, way before when Eddie Howe was still playing, they were sort of just like, oh, that's fun. There's a team in Bournemouth. That's good, isn't it? Oh, Harry Redknapp used to be there. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then it was only the last 2 years after going to the games, having to sit through them, the Boston Crew. I'm like, oh, well, I would like you to go down. Brighton can stay, I guess.
Could have been a fun away game, though.
Yeah, but we never get to go to it because
we're probably never going to get to go to it, at least for a few seasons.
Because they're, it's just so small there.
Mm.
But I guess now it's a good thing they didn't expand the stadium because that was they sort of had the choice of better training facilities or new stadium, and they went for facilities. So I guess that's the smart move there. They're going to be set up for a while.
Hove just had a chance. Hit it straight at the keeper.
He had a child this week, didn't he, Højbjerg?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Congratulations, the Højbjerg family.
Big up the Pierres.
Oh yeah. So who remembers that screamer of a goal that Højbjerg scored against Brighton? Was it last season? Last season's home game?
Because
we were wearing not the kit you're wearing, but
the other
yeah.
I can't remember that game. That game was completely sort of muddled in my memory. I get it confused with who went down last season? Who did we play last game of the season where Redmond scored the banger?
Huddersfield.
Yeah, that's it against Huddersfield. That's why I get those two games confused a lot.
Oh, the camera just panned across where we sit, Jack.
Oh, home sweet home. When do you reckon we're going back?
You can feel the bar in front of you. If you close your eyes. Yeah.
It's
launch yourself forward.
Someone get me a pucker pie stat.
Someone get me a hot chocolate that's too hot to drink until about 10 minutes into the walk home.
What I fancy right now is a hot dog with cheese through the middle of it.
What's the angle on camera there? Are you live recording?
Yeah, it's just like that. You'll be able to walk across.
Yeah, but it will see you.
No.
No. I don't want to be seen.
You won't be seen, don't worry. You stay close there. You won't be seen. There she is.
People write rude comments about me.
She just knows how disgusting this channel is. She knows what you really like.
I find it difficult to promise that I'm not going to make a loud noise if we score. Don't. There we go. Don't.
What are they going to do when we score 3 and you have to get the ukulele out?
What if we scored 10? Was it 10 for the tuba?
I thought it was 9 for 10 for the tuba because it's one better than Leicester.
I was there when Højbjerg scored the 2018 September goal. What a goal that was. There's a vlog of that game.
What channel could they go to see that?
MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel.
MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel.
Scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Did you see the video I put out about an hour ago?
No. I've barely seen the scores for the other games, so...
Wow. Højbjerg just sent someone flying.
Because he's hard. Say what you want about him, he is hard.
So in 10 minutes he's got a yellow card.
Great. What is it about that position that just causes yellow cards from our team?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
Money's going through. And a charger, bear with.
So do I. But I'll be darned if I know where one is. There it is. Let's see what this video is he put up but an hour ago.
By the way, smash that like button because it really does help this episode.
That's 4 hours ago. He's lied to me. Well, I'll give that a like.
Thanks, man.
My TikTok. My TikTok is popping. I follow 2 people. I follow you and the missus, and that is it. I've yet to really foray into it. It'll be gone soon, so who cares?
Yeah.
However, I also have a Hawaii phone, so I guess that's going soon as well.
Oh, really?
Well, if they're scared of China, they're going to be getting rid of all this stuff, aren't they?
Wow. Hey, Morpay's playing. Humidity.
Bing. Do you reckon we're going to see the infamous 4-3-3 tonight? Do you reckon they're going to switch it at any point? When it gets really spicy.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what. I mean, he's obviously going to try and win all the remaining games, but he's going to need to rotate players. But I'm not sure if we've got the rotation to be able to do that.
That's our issue, and it's just what our rotation is just poor.
Yeah.
You know, that's why this the fact they're going to do the 5 subs next year.
That we've got to stop that somehow because that is just going to ruin it for the smaller clubs.
Yep, the lack of depth is going to really kill.
Yeah. I mean, no lack.
If they really went down to the financial fair play, maybe it could even itself out. But I don't think so.
Yeah, that worked out well, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Fair play. I mean, I'm not surprised by that decision, but I would have thought that UEFA could have figured it out for themselves, really. Well, they can't even govern themselves. A little bit embarrassing.
Wow, that's just football now, isn't it? Top flight, the best of the best is just corrupt behind the scenes. The purity ends, on the pitch. I've watched a lot of other fan channels this week, just because there's so many games on. It's always nice to see what the fans think, and I watched a lot of the older for the Southampton United game, and there's so many people saying so many nice things about us. It's so nice to be able to hear people talk about us, not just being they're rubbish.
Can you send me that Everton preview?
Yeah,
that was speaking very highly of us.
Yeah, the Toffs, they were really nice to us. I watched Hugh Wizzy, who's an Arsenal fan. He sort of did the United game. That's where I got the that chart that I sent you of pressing teams of
Oh, okay. Which
Southampton ranked within the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, who was up? Who else was up there? It was like
Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and a couple of others. But it was the amount of presses, the ratio to successful ones to attempted, and we're right up there. Since once we attack, we tend to put it away nowadays. Now we've got Danny Ings, it tends to go in most of the time. It's just that we don't create enough.
Yeah. I mentioned 9-0 already. Let's get a time check on that. 12 minutes 26.
11:44, but that's fine.
They're about to mention Leicester.
I've got the sound off, mate. Don't you worry about it. You've got your silky tones instead.
So a fun comment up here somewhere. Let's see if I find it. Well, from Nick. Can we see if we can hit 100,000 subscribers?
I mean, wow. In one, just go for it.
Yeah.
If you know 100,000 subscribers, that just go for it. Is that just a channel name?
Yeah.
Let's go hit him.
Yeah, someone set up a channel called 100,000 subscribers and then subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, it says we got to hit 100,000 subscribers. We can't do that.
I like there's
Who knows?
There's a pub. I can't remember where it is, but the name of the pub is the O2, the OHHTWO. So when people play there, they can be like, "Oh, I'm playing the O2." I'm like that. That's some good going right there.
Straight in the musical CV as well.
Loving it.
There's a question here from Ben. Who will win Chelsea and Man United on Sunday? Is it the FA Cup on Sunday?
It's the semi-finals, right? This weekend? Yeah, United.
You reckon?
I think somehow Ollie's going to get some silverware this year.
Are they at home or away?
It's at Wembley, isn't it?
Oh, of course.
Semi-final, so it'll be at an empty Wembley. I was saying to Mark in the shop today, how it would be great if somehow the first game back with fans in the stadium was the FA Cup final. Because I think we can all agree the FA Cup finals kind of lacked in a bit of not prestige, but a bit of oomph in the past few years. No one tends to sort of write it off a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was a lot going on there.
Obviously, some stuff happened.
My face just dropped. I don't like this Brighton kit. I'm just going to put that out there. I do not like the Brighton kit.
Yeah, it's one. This kit is if you play it on if you play it on FIFA and you're a little bit too far away from the TV, it blends very much into the grass.
Yeah,
it's hard to pick out a player.
yes, FA Cup semi-final, Man U Chelsea.
Yeah. That'll be a fun one. Yes, Man U, Chelsea, and it's City, Spurs. It's 2 derbies, isn't it?
Arsenal, Man City.
Yeah, that's it. Arsenal, Man City. So the final could be Chelsea, Arsenal, or it could be United City, or it could, or the other way around. But it could be fun.
Yeah. Wow, it's not always been like that in the semi-finals, is it? There's normally
usually someone in there. Usually some wannabe. There's usually a Watford or a Hull.
Is it Arsenal though? Are they that?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. We're on about they beat the champions.
That was a great game. Did you see it?
I did see it. It was something else.
For both of them to be defensive mistakes, it was shocking.
I don't know what.
One from Van Dijk and one from Alisson. You couldn't.
I don't know what it is, right? But every time I start watching a bit of Arsenal fan TV, and I'm like, yeah, okay, they're not too bad. About a week into it, something bad happens. It's happened again. I was like, I'll give them another go. Some good, see what they're thinking, watch them go nuts. And then, mate, he's been awful this week, hasn't he? So they're in trouble again.
Bad news.
Yeah. Good.
Ugh.
I said it could be 3-1. That was another thing I said.
Smash and grab that one.
No. Yeah, Vestergaard is kind of to blame there. But like, how can a player that big be done by a throw-in? Like, it's disgraceful. Can't be getting done by throw-ins. However, that's how Brighton are gonna score, I guess, by championship means. Old school football.
Yeah.
My God, Vestergaard. All he had to do was stand up straight. He stopped watching the ball and put his head down to head nothing, and he was nowhere near it. And if he stood up straight, he would have blocked that ball. Still, Leicester are going to pay 170 million for him, so it's all good.
I mean, the other confusing thing, it's not like Brighton score loads of goals, is it?
No.
Such intensity hasn't happened to credit Brighton for that. With the better team.
Bye. Who's on the old bench today? Let me look at the bench. Because this is
it was more pie for
Bye.
Because I questioned him on his ability to pronounce humility.
That's what you get. This is your fault.
It's come back to haunt me.
I tell you what,
no problem there.
What we really need this game is when we beat them last time. Is it like a Gineppo or a Buffal? We need Redmond to start running at people.
Yeah,
getting them frantic because they don't like that. Was that our first win of the season?
What?
Brighton.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, with Gineppo.
What's the possession stats at the moment? Because that's the other thing Brighton are particularly good at is keeping possession.
Where are we at? 57 to us, 42 to them.
Okay.
I've just been sent a great stat. It's nothing to do with our game, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was free when Roy Hodgson started managing. now they're managing against each other. What a world.
That's mad. That is mad.
Come on. These are the matches where we just need to start stepping up with. It's almost like we constantly when the big games come, we take it real serious, and then when like a Brighton comes along, it's a bit more okay. It's just Brighton.
Yeah, I don't know why it always goes like this though. But it's like you said in the preview, actually, when they come at us, and we can work on the counter attack. Like if someone's up for playing big
game of football. Which is why I'm surprised that we play so well against Spurs, because they never press. Not Joe. Oh wait, no. I guess we beat. Was it Poch's Spurs we beat at Christmas, or was that Jose by then?
Jose, that was a great game. That was.
I don't really remember it. I wasn't there. I was on a train crying. Yeah, don't drink, kids. It ruins everything. Although I am looking forward to a Brooklyn Ale at Five Guys next time. Woo!
Yeah, that would be fun.
When we get back to it, man.
Good old days.
Back to real life.
Where is it? Just one here. Mike, can you check the MDV Instagram DMs? I sent you a stat I was talking about for a United game. This stat was from Southampton News, who basically said since Leicester beat Southampton 9-0 at the end of October, drinks break, jolly good. Leicester have accumulated 39 points in 25 games, and Southampton have accumulated 36 points in 24 games. So we shouldn't be complaining. It's not all bad.
Here's the thing. In general, you're right. I don't have anything to complain about, really. In general, I think the team's going in the right direction. It's doing well. But we're in the middle of a game, and they're not doing good. They're losing. So they need to step it up.
Yeah.
Step it up.
Oh. Some news here. Looks like Mohamed Salisu has agreed a 4-year deal with Southampton.
Is that official?
It says he's set to have his medical in the coming hours. Expect an announcement very soon.
Salisu. I've seen. Do you know what? That's one of those things that pops up quite a few times. Sort of like I've seen his name come up, and be good to have him there. My BT Sports just crashed, so give me a tick. Who knows? Maybe when I jump back on, it might be
up to date.
Maybe. Doubt it, but maybe. Oh, when the saints go.
Everyone is still on. It is indeed.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
So the thing is now, we don't have to wait for the second half for Ralph to give them a hammering because they have these drinks breaks. So perhaps in the third quarter, as it's now known,
we're coming to play.
Coming to play, yeah.
It is just slowly but surely turning into American football, isn't it?
It'd be like advertising breaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right back.
See, here's the thing. If in this situation now, I would put Ward-Prowse at right back and bring on, I don't know, Shay Adams, or Long. Let's really start pushing them on.
He is in right back, isn't he?
Who?
Ward-Prowse.
Yeah. Is he at right back tonight?
Yeah.
So we should be.
Funny because when I read out the team sheets, I read through Ward-Prowse, and just in my brain I thought Walker-Peters.
Just yeah.
And then I looked back and thought, where's Ward-Prowse? Oh, he's in right. Oh.
What minute are you on?
25:44.
25:44. I'm on 24. Oh, I'm on 25 now. So the crashing didn't catch me up on nothing.
No. Play down. Soybier. He's expensive. Don't injure him.
We need him for money.
Yeah. I was going to go live on TikTok, but I'm worried about the Chinese government having a look in.
They love Southampton over there, isn't that, you know?
So many.
So the owner will get on it.
Okay.
Let's just let them get on it. They love it over there. Everyone knows they love the Saints in China. When the Saints go marching in. We don't need a brass band. We just need us with microphones.
Yeah. All we need is 2 microphones and 2 kazoos.
Oh yeah, seen that guy who busks in Southampton and he just ties a kazoo to a saxophone.
How does that work?
So he takes off the mouthpiece and he just puts the kazoo like near it, so it just looks like he's playing the saxophone. He's just playing kazoo.
Oh, that's hilarious. Quite clever as well. Yes.
You got a free kick?
No, it's a foul on Vestergaard. The thing is, Neil Moore can complain all he wants, but if you push Vestergaard hard enough to make him fall over, it's probably a foul.
I don't know. If he can't head the ball and he can't defend, I can imagine he falls over pretty easy.
Yeah, there didn't look to be much gravity around him, though, to be fair. So
that would do it.
Yeah. They just made the humility comment again.
They love it, don't they? There's a producer in their ear going, "Say it again. It's a great line. Do it again."
I'm cutting the guy some slack because it's not his first language, but he definitely said humidity.
Can't let it go, can you?
I can't. Well, people might grow up using that word in the wrong context, and it just describes it. That's why I googled that word during the preview.
Here's the thing, right? I understand
If
that. I get that.
Wrong, the responsibility on me.
Here's the thing. You're right. That is bad for kids to hear that kind of, poor kind of grammar. That ain't bad English. But the kids that will mainly be watching that clip will probably be Brighton fans, in which case it's too late.
Do you know? I think there was a Brighton fan commenting on the preview as well. That he's got some fun spelling in there.
Of course he has.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but everyone's also got access to a dictionary.
Yeah, come on, guys. Like, the phone does half the work
Shots
for you.
Fired. Shots fired. Jack, we're actually going to be joined at half-time by your cousin, I believe.
My cousin,
Yeah.
Liam's coming on, is he? Wow. I'll be going then. See you later.
Is Liam in the live room? Liam, are you here?
Liam's in the live room.
He's not in the live room. I can't let him in the feed. You know?
Can't just let him jump in on it anyway.
Defense is a bit weird. You're telling me. It just shows you what a difference it can make when you've got a consistent 11.
Yeah.
But when you got games coming this close together, it's just impossible to do it. And I think this is the group of games where it's actually closest together for us.
Yeah.
Play like a team of strangers so far.
I mean, they are a bit. It doesn't like. I mean,
Ralph is fuming.
I mean, this isn't a team like there's no cohesion there like there was last week. There's no one, you know. They're not playing the game. What we've been so happy about the past few weeks of them playing to the system and living and breathing a system.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of it missing. And Vestergaard is just shaky, isn't he?
Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Hasenhüttl does not look happy. He looks like he needs to take his jacket off. Is that level of anger?
Damn. Whoo, you're right. He is feisty.
He's pacing as well.
So he should be. Get angry, Ralph. Get him, sort him out. Got 5 subs. Get him on.
It's times like that I really want to be in Itchen Block 8, just above the tunnel. Just listening in.
What you saying? Although that is one thing that I guess I would like to take from NFL is that they mic up everyone.
Yeah. They haven't really made much of coin toss audio, have they?
No. One game I saw they didn't even wait for the other captain to get to the centre circle. They just threw it. They went, "Yeah, do you want to go? Should we just get going?"
Yeah. Question here. Score. I've helpfully put it along the bottom there. So just if you wait long enough, it pops up. It is currently 1-0 to Brighton. I wonder if it could be a Brighton fan just making me say the score over and over.
that would make sense. That would make sense.
That'd be quite funny if it was. Magpies fishing for a penalty. He got the ball. Oh.
Yep. This feels like a Saints game. But then again, this is kind of how...
This might take me loads of time on the editing though, because I just cut from the intro to the outro. I won't need to do any of it.
Nice and easy. But then this is kind of what happens, isn't it? We can't get a good spelling. This might be the United game in reverse, where we're awful for the first 2/3 of this half, and then we bring it in the last 10.
Yeah.
And then rip it apart in the second half. Oh my god.
Remember when Stevens was bad, maybe give a chance for him as we did for Stevens. Are we talking about... Remind who are we talking about here?
I'm assuming we're talking about Vestergaard because that's who I'm hating on the most.
Could be. Let us know. Okay.
If it is Vestergaard you're talking about, Vestergaard was given a lot of chances.
He had a good game in the Watford game.
He did, but he had the support next to him. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't so much him; it was everything else.
It was Vestergaard he's talking about. Yeah,
it was Vestergaard. Yeah. In that game, you had the midfield in front of him doing a really good job, and so he wasn't that much called upon. And when it was a few passes here and there. He was just get on the ball, just work be safe. But when he's called upon, when he needs to do something, he's not done anything. He's got that goal against United, and I can't think of another highlight.
Thing is, the news of Salisu signing, it kind of spells an exit for Vestergaard.
Yeah.
Because, Stevens, Bednarek. Sorry, I just got interrupted there by my wife opening the door, asking that she can have the last bit of carrot cake. Is everyone okay with that?
I wasn't asking, I was telling.
She's not asking, she's telling.
No, she shouldn't have to ask. That is it's her carrot cake. Get over it, Mike. It's hers.
Anyway, back to...
I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll keep these guys at bay.
Oh, dear. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, Salisu signing. Kind of spells and perhaps an exit for Vestergaard if we're spending money on a centre-back.
Yeah.
But it still highlights how shallow our squad is. When everyone's shocked that Vokins is starting, but he's actually our backup left-back.
Yeah. That's it. It's weird. Like we're now got almost a decent amount of centre backs, but there's there's not a big reliability on it. It is Bednarek and Stevens is where it's safe.
Yeah.
But even then, Stevens has been picking up cards as much as you might want to say they've been light ones or a bit unfair. He has picked them up.
Yeah. I don't think there are many players in our squad that are by any means perfect, outside of Ings, maybe.
Come on, there's got to be somebody else that's pretty perfect. Gineppo's not had a bad game when he's been there.
Yeah, but Gineppo is kind of similar to Sofiane Boufal, but with a bit more killer edge. But it's still, those sort of players need structure for them to flourish, I think.
I'd actually say Bednarek is pretty close to the complete thing. Well, the last mistake he made was the own goal, but it wasn't like a stupid own goal. It was just a bit unfortunate. Like it could have happened to anyone trying to clear the ball.
Yeah.
Was that
Flag's gone up.
Is that gone to VAR?
Flag's gone up. I don't understand what's going on. He is offside.
He's offside. Nah.
It was actually being own goal.
Did it go in?
It went in. I have to say, fair play to that lineswoman. She got that spot on.
Do you know why? Because there's probably going to be more scrutiny on her, and so she's going to do a good job.
Well, I just think she did a great call there. That was.
But I've been finding most of the females linesmen and have been great. I've not seen them make bad calls. I've seen her do quite a few games, and she's always been pretty spot on.
Yeah. Also, a lot of shout outs to some of the female pundits as well.
Yeah, been enjoying a lot of those. Really, really good.
Really, really good.
Well, there are occasions when if it's like a really top flight game, it's like having an MLS commentator commentating on the Premier League. It's the same, but it's not the same pressure of league. Sometimes it's certain games I'm like, wow, when I can have Roy Keane, I want Roy Keane. Put it that way.
But tactics is tactics, though, isn't it?
Tactics is tactics. You can't deny it. I've been coming around to Jermaine Genius, to be fair. On commentary, not as a pundit. On commentary, I really like it. I think he's quite funny.
I mean, a few corners here.
you seen ITV have gotten rid of Clive Tilsley for their matches? No more Clive for ITV.
Yeah, what's all that about?
Rubbish. Absolute garbage. He's who I want to hear at an England game.
Yeah, exactly. The World Cup will not be the same without him.
No, it won't.
I saw a post someone put up a picture of I forgot his name now. He's the guy that does all the Sky ones.
The Sky what? Oh, Jake Humphries. That's BT.
No, the commentator. The one that says, and it's live. Anyway, he had posted a picture of him and said, I can't wait for Sky to sign up Clive and for him to introduce it and say, and it's Clive.
Okay, yeah, to be fair, that's worth the license fee, isn't it? That's worth the subscription.
What's Prouty doing there? There's a lot of weird stuff going on here in terms of where the players are playing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's holes in the team and everyone's trying to fill it.
Yeah.
So it's not working right. So at halftime, there needs to be some changes needs to be made. Some, just get a formation on that can stick and play in the position where they need to be. Don't be switching right backs and centre backs. Don't be just a right back, a winger. Don't just keep it.
Martin Tyler, thank you, everyone.
That's
in the
the one.
comment section. Look at that. Where would we be without you guys? We would be talking to fewer people in the live stream. That's where we'd be.
Yep.
Quite literally. What is the general mood on the live stream? Are we still feeling confident? There was a comment back here, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Someone was punching in goal for about a few minutes.
Are they a year in front and know something we don't know?
Yeah. Let me see. Liam is in the live stream. Good job, Liam. I'll send you the link shortly, mate. I'd like to hear Rouse shouting at the players, to be fair. Yeah. Just while I'm looking for that. Is people watching with the fake noise on or without? It's weird for me.
It's muted for me. I've just got the whole sound off.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, well, where I've got this fancy microphone that's so good, it does pick up everything.
Question here: what's the difference between Ings and Vardy's golden boot? I think it's about 4 goals now.
Yeah, Vardy's unfortunately packed in a few, isn't he? He won't score. Then they score like 2 or 3 in a game. But you take away the outfield goals. The free kicks and the set pieces.
Yeah. So I've got a good memory if I am remembering this comment. Anyway, I can't remember who put it up, but they were asking, are we thinking Leicester? Are we thinking Brighton deserve this lead?
No. It deserves to be a draw right now. No one's playing well either way. And that Brighton, what's the shots on goal saying?
Well, I think we're making Brighton look better than they are. Maybe
that's the issue.
We're critical.
That's what I mean by the press. If they're not coming at us, we kind of go a bit. It's going to go a bit dead. And if they've got a goal, and now that they're a goal in front, it being dead just makes them look like they're defending it really, really well. In reality, nothing. Yeah, we've had 5 shots to their 7 shots. Doesn't feel like that many.
5 shots to their 7 shots.
Yeah.
Man, they're all over the place.
We've had 326 touches to their 224. We're 64% possession, 35% to them. So it kind of feels like the reverse of it could be the reverse of Man City, where we have a lot of possession, a lot of touches, a lot of passes, and we don't do a lot with it. But they are playing a decent team for them. So
can you see us doing it similar to the Watford home game?
Yeah,
where we were shocking for 70 minutes and then
just turn it on. That's the thing. Like that definitely can happen. Luckily, we say squad depth isn't great. However, the depth that we have on the bench would correct the team. So we could bring on the players, and it would be to make it pretty much the team from last week.
Yeah.
So that's in that sense, it's a good thing. It's not like we're playing bad with the A side.
No. Alex is still confident we'll bounce back.
So we should be, I think.
That's what we need. It's what fan channels are all about. Confidence.
And bias.
And bias. Heavy bias. I was enjoying your comment on the when you were speaking to someone about Man United being the better team, but on the night we were the better team.
Yeah,
we should just put that video and just say we're the better team.
Yeah, we're the better team
on paper.
We're just the better team, but the problem is if you put that out, that means you've got to argue with people, and it's just not worth it.
A lot of people thought the Hove incident was just a yellow. A lot of comments, people saying it was yellow. So I'm slightly proud of the amount of bias that we've got on our. Yeah,
go us. It was. Here's the thing: if you think it's a yellow, you think it's a red. Really, you think that's a yellow at best. That's what you. That's what you think.
It's a foul with the studs up. It's like there is no. But the same thought, looking at that Leicester Jamie Vardy incident against Arsenal, where he basically put his studs against Mustafi's face.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think the one thing I want to take away from this season, if there's one thing that we add on, is what I said in that to Red Devil Studio. There's the refs to be held accountable after the game, just for them to talk to us. Ooh, let's get that going. Hey, light. So yeah, I want refs in the post match. I want people to be told off and have to explain their actions.
Okay, let me send.
Oh, that scared me.
That came through.
Yeah.
Okay, it's halftime, people. I'm going to be sending. Let's see if I can find the link.
Oh, yeah. A dry half, my friend. A dry half.
Very. I don't know what to say to that, really. That was a performance where we don't look like we were really having a group of players that's familiar with playing with each other.
Here's the thing, right? At least you can clearly see what's wrong and how we can improve it, and we know why we're not playing right. And it's just because it's not that team. Like, there's a reason. Like, we spent so long trying to find our starting 11. Like, it took so long for us to get it, and now we've really just found it in the past 6-7 games, really, maybe just before lockdown. So that's what we've got, and we know that anything other than that is going to be risky and not drilled, because those guys are not to be mean to us, but they're barely drilled. Do you know what I mean? They're just like they've just found it, awesome, and the others haven't found it yet. So like I say, the squad depth isn't there, but what we've got on the bench today would definitely make a difference. Just like, you don't even have to take Vestergaard off. You have to, just take Højbjerg off. He's on the yellow. Get him off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one. Right, we should be enjoying it. I'm just going to go grab something.
You go grab something.
It's a battery for the GoPro.
Damn GoPro. Damn Daniel.
You can wow the stream with some stats, Jack.
All right, let's talk some stats. Let's look at what's been going on. So we got 64% possession to their 35, obviously. Shots on target, just one. We've had just one shot on target. Awful. And 5 shots and 1 on target, not enough. That's just not enough for a game that we all sort of agree we should be winning 2-0, 3-0, or now maybe 2-1, 3-1. That's just not enough. We're way above them in touches, way above them on passes. We seem to be pretty much on them, but just creating something out of it. That's what we've been saying, just creating the chances when we've, it's all good having the possession, just doing something with them and not having to rely on them being stupid or countering on them.
It's my other slogan line, isn't it? Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something. But this also speaks to my slight worry of I don't know how good we are at coming back from behind and winning a game.
Watford at home early in the season.
I know, but name another time.
I can put that one out to the chat.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, I've got Liam. He's in the waiting room. Is it called the green room or the blue room? Is it the blue room or the green room?
I'm going to say blue room because there's way more blue on this screen than there is. It's the red and white room. What are we talking about? Never blue.
Never blue.
Much like Canada, we are red, white, and never blue.
All right. Liam, I'm adding you now. Say hello to everyone.
Oi, boy.
Hello.
Hi.
Liam, what are you thinking?
It's a bit shaky at the back with Vestergaard, and I thought Ward Prowse would be playing at right back, but
You should
obviously
be.
it's Højbjerg.
Yeah, it's a lot of changes to be whipping around there. So, yeah.
I think Ralph should bring on Kyle Walker-Peters for Højbjerg.
Okay.
Yeah, he just needs to make those improvements at the back. It's slow back there, but you're right. He needs to bring on Walker-Peters. He needs to make changes at the back.
Yeah.
Whatever they should be.
Maybe Stevens for Vestergaard, but Vokins is looking okay at left back.
It's good to see the younger guys on there. This is the point of the season where you want them to get all the time that they can get, all the minutes on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good show. I mean, Ken. That's weird. I can hear an echo.
Liam, have you got the speakers on?
No.
Oh, where's it coming from?
Where's it coming from?
Where's it coming from?
Anyway, but can Hatton Heatle basically switch back to the system we played on Monday night? But he could do. He's got the players on the bench to do so.
Yeah.
5 subs.
We're just a bit shaky.
It's just not cohesive, is it? It's just not the team that we need. It's they're not working together. There's no familiarity in the team. So we just need to make those improvements. Well, not the improvements, we just need to revert back to what we were doing.
Yeah.
That made the team work. The team that's drilled, that can play this kind of football, and even if they can't play that football, they have it in them to pick up the game by the scruff of the neck and take it forward and do something with it.
Yeah. I would like to see Ralph change to a 4-3-3 though. Definitely.
Yeah, we blooming love a 4-3-3. We want those Pompey scores. Brighton are a League One team, just like Portsmouth. So you play them the exact same way.
I do reckon we will bounce back second half though.
Yeah, we will. Of course, we will.
Okay. There's some comments in the chat section here. Expect a big response second half. We certainly hope so, George. I don't know what that refers to.
What?
In that saying that for they get paid enough. They do get paid enough. But equally, they're paying an enormous amount of tax.
Yeah, but you know, if someone's going to pay a normal amount of tax, it's people who make a lot of money.
It's true. True.
They get to live in Ocean Village, mate. They can pay more.
So, comment from Liam, at least Romeo has his gamely yellow. That's looking positive. Yep. There's no place like home.
Romeo does have to be careful second half. With getting that yellow very, very early. He needs to be very careful.
Yes, definitely.
Especially that challenge that he did on Greenwood. That was definitely a red for me.
What you on about, Liam? That wasn't a red. Do you not know the channel rules, mate? Come on, you watch this channel. You know how we feel. It was clean. It was a clean challenge, mate. And when you go back to playing football, when your league starts again, you got to be laying them challenges into people 24/7 because Højbjerg did it.
Liam, don't. You get into trouble.
What about? It's what the pros do.
One challenge in like that.
Good boy.
But I didn't get booked for it.
Neither did Højbjerg, because you can do it. It's because you can do it.
Oh dear. All right. Is anyone in the chat section changed their score prediction? I'm guessing if anyone had a 3-0 or a 2-0 or a 4-0, you're probably gonna have to change your prediction. Now here we go. Liam, apparently you're wearing the same kit as Alka. Are you wearing last season's away yellows kit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it signed by Danny Ings, so
yeah.
I
like those pictures of you.
His signature on it.
Yeah. Those pictures of you with Danny Ings are great because he looks like he's losing his hair a little bit in those pictures, and ever since those pictures, his hair's definitely thickened up a little bit. I noticed it. I was like, Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to grab a drink.
Yes. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. Do I leave the channel in your responsible hands, Liam? You're going to get myself a drink.
Yep.
you will be at the helm of an 800 subscribed YouTube channel.
Okay.
Love the confidence, Liam. Love it. Here's a good question from David. Will Ralph change things at halftime or wait till the hour mark? Discuss. I like the way you introduced that question. That was great. I don't know. I think
he will change it up.
Yeah. I think he's probably been annoyed enough to make the changes at halftime. So.
I mean, I saw Shay Adams warming up before end of first half, so maybe he's coming on. Sure.
So you're going to see him on for.
Probably Obafemi.
Yeah.
I say Obafemi is a great player, but I just think with the Man City game that we played, Danny Ings and Shay Adams have just like had chemistry there since that game. Maybe Shane Long might come on and then switch to a 4-3-3.
Liam Nan's watching. She said it's way past your bedtime. It's a school night, sir, and it's past 9.
I think I sent someone's kids to bed during the live feed during the last game.
Yeah, you did.
So, I'm not going to send you to bed, Liam. It's fine. Not up to me.
It's not up to him.
It's actually family man for that one.
It's up to our grandmother, and she agrees.
We got a comment here. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to go back to the other comment. It's Jackson room now. Will Ralph change things at halftime back, or will he wait for the hour mark?
I would hope that he changes at halftime because there's a lot to be changed, and the quicker we can get back in front and back on the front foot, the better. I don't want to be waiting, like you say, until the 60th, 70th minute for us to score our first goal and then have to wonder if we can squeak another goal on before. I want to be able to go out, score a quick one, and then work on the game work on the main part of the second half to win the game.
Yeah.
And put it to bed. I don't want to have to sit through the agony of 1-1 until 85 minutes. You know what I mean? Until 96, 98 minutes again. That's no fun.
Yeah. No fun for anyone.
No. What are you thinking? Did you already give your opinion? Have I missed it?
Yeah, well, I kind of did. I mean, I think I said that Ralph's probably seen enough that's annoyed him for him to make some changes at half time. I mean, he can make 5 changes, and he's obviously making these rotations because of player safety and making sure no one gets an injury and all that kind of stuff.
It is about fatigue, but then it gets to a second where you're like, right, you can risk you can have 45 minutes. You can have a 45-minute run out.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I'd rather Kyle Walker-Peters plays another 45 minutes now, and he has to come off at 60 minutes against Bournemouth.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a thought here from David. He reckons Armstrong for Smallbone. Would we go for that?
I say Armstrong for Højbjerg.
I thought Højbjerg looked lost.
Yeah, he does. He just wanders now, doesn't he? He's not there. He's just waiting to go to Spurs or Ajax or Everton or somehow City.
Yeah.
Just drop him. Just get him Vestergaard. Just let him sit out for the next few games.
Yeah.
Apparently, Everton placed in a bid for 25 million for Højbjerg.
Is that it?
Sorry.
He's worth at least 60.
No, I think 25 million is real.
25 is different.
Yeah. Come here from Alco. Smallbone is good. He is a good player. A lot of promise, that player.
Yeah, we got a lot of love for Smallbone on this channel. I think I'm assuming in the next few weeks, or at least when the season ends, he's going to get a Kevin Danzo-esque single episode.
I don't even dare. You know what happens when I do this kind of things.
I don't want to. I know I keep bringing it up, but that's the one and only episode that's really like that. So it is a Kevin Danzo kind of episode. So whether they're successful or not, it's a Kevin Danzo episode.
Oh dear.
Can I just say how much I love these BT Just Eat adverts where it's the them doing
Apparently someone BT's not on, so they can only watch us right there.
I love it. It's great.
I'd tilt the screen, but it's probably not going to be good for this channel because they'll kick me off.
I just saw the replay to Brighton's goal. What was Vestergaard doing?
It's just awful, isn't he? How can someone that tall,
He's going
so bad at closing someone down and make himself look big?
Oh, I got
Adams is coming on.
Ras making 2 changes.
Walker-Peters and Adams, fantastic.
That's what we like to see.
That is good.
Right, who's come off then? Who's come off? I hope it's not Obafemi.
Right then, well, the second half's kicked off. Any plug you want to put in, Liam?
No.
Where can the subscribers find you? Any socials you want to plug before we sign off?
Oh yeah, go subscribe to Mike, MatchDayVlogs.
Yes, he knows. Boys on the hype.
And follow his Instagram.
I was going for plugging your channel, but that's very kind of you, sir.
Hey, Liam, you could wish our Auntie Sarah a happy 50th. A good nephew would have done that. So I'm doing it first. Happy birthday, Sarah. Happy birthday, Sarah.
I'll do it better than you. Happy 50th birthday, Sarah.
Ah, he's rinsed me.
There we go.
Who came off?
Romeo's off,
Okay.
and Femi's off.
All right.
So what that would then mean is
Wall-Prowse has moved up.
and we're pretty much the system we were, but without Armstrong.
That's fine. He is to come.
And Bertrand.
Is he even on? Is he on the bench?
I don't know. Oh, I could lay that on.
He's on bench.
Already looks so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Better.
Definitely looks better with Walker Peters back there.
It's just good to have a real right back.
We've actually got shape.
Who would have thunk it?
When the Saints go marching.
I'm still having doubts about Vestergaard though.
Still, they've been non-stop.
What, that we should sell him or we should keep him?
Definitely sell him.
Mike, he's worth 200 million.
Especially with a new centre back coming in, I think it'll be best to sell him.
Walker Peters is so good. Yeah, changes we've made. Abercrombie and Romeo off. Will Adams and Walker Peters on. Already causing problems with Walker Peters. If he's 10 million, we'll have to crowd on that.
Yep. Have we scored yet? You're ahead of me.
What's happening with Shea Adams next season then? Because people saying he's going to Leeds.
Nah.
But
He'll stay for now. He's just scored his first goal. If he I can see him maybe going on loan, but then we'd have to buy someone else. So we've got so many people out on loan.
It's a funny one here from Liam. Vestergaard off, Danzo on.
Is he on the bench? Is Kevin Danzo on the bench?
Can you imagine?
Come on. Oh, he's not even. Oh, yes, he is.
Is he?
Come on, Danzo. Let's see
If
it.
Danzo comes on, I will do a 5 things we learned about Will Full-blown video. How's that?
Yep. Well, fantastic. Can't wait for that. Hey, I don't mean to brag, but I got made an ugly inside top fan today on Facebook. So yeah, I'm officially a Southampton ultra. Foundations, mate. That's what I'm made of them.
Oh.
That delay is fantastic.
Liam, are you sure we're not coming through your speaker somehow?
I'm sure.
Sure. I wonder if that's coming from there. Yeah.
Who is that player for Brighton? He is tiny. Number 2, Tariq Lamptey. He's the smallest player I've ever seen. He's smaller than Walker Peters.
He's smaller than Cedric.
I think so. He looks it. Watch out, Arsenal before him soon.
Can you see where Cedric played last night? He played in like a midfield position. I mean, I reckon it's more like
He played like right mid.
Yeah.
Still in the distance, you have to say a long way to go here. Walker Peters.
Oh, I've just
Talk
seen
about the
your video on the
Carry
room rumored third kit.
Really?
Yeah,
You
that's,
must-
it's all right, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say I'm disappointed if it's not going to be yellow, but it would make sense to have something extremely different for those two other kits.
I've been told the blue kit suits me the best, so I'll take it. Heard it brings up my eyes.
No, retro kit does look good actually.
I'm a big fan of it. I've been looking for a 94 to 95 Dimplex home shirt if anybody's got one in size Fat Man. I found one on eBay and it's 150 quid. It's got Latiz on the back of it. It's kind of the perfect shirt, but I don't really want to be paying 150 quid for it.
No.
But it is a beautiful kit. And I want it badly.
It's a great kit.
What I want is to recreate this picture.
Oh, yes. Where's that shirt?
That's the one I'm talking about. The 93 to 95 Dimplex. It's the Latiz shirt. So if anyone's got one out there, hit me up. Link me your Depop.
Walker Peters.
He's a savage, isn't he?
The difference that flipping out. Jay Vokins has just had an absolute blinder of shot.
That's what I'm looking for. I'd love it if one of those boys scored something dirty, an absolute screamer.
Oh.
I've just seen it.
Yeah, so have I. See, me and Liam are on the same time.
I mean,
Have you done that?
you're gonna love it.
Do you reckon it's just because you live slightly closer to Southampton than we do?
Maybe. Our banking room.
What up, Benjamin?
Where's the subscriber at, Ben? Subscriber count. You're at 55, I think, last time.
You should all go watch Ben's channel. There's some great videos on there. Him getting told off by the Rozzers, him shaving it, cutting his hair. Prime content. Don't like it that you can do that before me. I preferred it when I could do it first.
I don't care if it's accidental. Okay, Danny Ings just hit the post. Their post, by the way. And then Sheridan slapped at the goal and it looked like it hit one of their players on the goal line. One of those, like, did it actually cross the line or did it not?
Are they taking it to VAR?
I think Mike's at St Mary's house there. I'd love that.
Have you seen, like, I think it's at Bolton's ground that they have hotel rooms that look out over the pitch?
Really? Bolton?
Yeah, I think it's Bolton. Because I remember them talking about JJ Okocha in the video that I saw it in, and it's fantastic. It's what you like. It's everything that you want it to be. If they offered that at St Mary's, I would try to live there.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that would have been a classic Danny Ings goal. First 10 minutes of the first half, we're all over them.
Told you, mate. He just needs to put that formation back in, and then we'll start flying. I mean, they've given Ings is in a lot of space. That little number 2, I don't like. If he's the one that's going to be marking Ings, they're going to be in trouble.
Hmm. No, Brighton got a free kick. Cleared by Vestergaard. Let me find the source of this echo. Let's try to do that. 1, 2. Is it gone?
Was it you?
It's not me. I've just muted Liam.
He's lying to us.
Well, Liam will have to give us a wave when he wants to speak, and I'll unmute him. You've got weird echo on your channel, Liam. You can just look animated. Well, it's already been a much better performance second half.
Yep.
Just because we look like a team who know how to play with each other.
That's dirty.
It didn't sound good. Oh, got WhatsApp from my mother-in-law. That's all right. She's asking if we want another Italian loaf.
Yeah, if there's one going, yeah. I'll have one.
What's the thoughts on the chat? Do we want the Italian ciabatta loaf being baked?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they'd be silly if they say no.
Go on, Prowsey.
Yeah, to be fair, Vokins he's been all right.
Yeah. Certainly hasn't.
He's not made he's not made any mistakes, but he's not done anything wrong. He's not quite got the authority that Bertrand's got down that wing.
Yeah.
But he's not slipping up. Oh, Danny Ings is out on the side, isn't he? We're taking more chances, though. We're taking more shots. We're getting more away. So that's all we can really ask for.
Yeah.
Something just needs to be worth it, be worth the time and effort.
But in the first half, there's no way you can see the two centre-backs in that position with Walker-Peters and Vokins up by the side. We just didn't have that shape.
No, yeah.
That's all. I was watching the Everton-Villa game before this.
How was it?
It was heartbreaking for poor old Villa. They had they basically went a goal up, and then in like the 85th minute, I think it was, they conceded an equaliser. Basically thought it was cleared off the line, but it hadn't been cleared off the line. Just crossed the goal line.
That's unfortunate, but got to clear it quicker.
Yeah. But I think it's still going to be the three that are in the bottom three. Well, obviously one of them we know now. Norwich are definitely being relegated, but I think Villa and Bournemouth are also going to follow.
Yeah. I mean, Bournemouth could maybe do the escape, but between them and Watford. I think Watford are going to pick it up, and yeah, they've got us. And although if we're going to play like the first half,
Yeah, we keep making so much stupid.
come on, boys, let's do something, shall we?
You heading off, Liam? Just got your message.
Huh?
Is that you sent me a message?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on channel. Much appreciated.
Thank
Good
you
to see you, cuz.
We hope to see you at St Mary's soon. As the rest of the people here. All right.
See you later, Liam.
All right.
See you later, mate. Who was that?
It's your cousin, Jack.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm recording.
Right, something needs to happen, Mike. What's going to happen? Who's going to score it? Who's going to be the guy? Who's going to step up?
It's better. It is much better, but I still think it's very, very flat.
It is very flat.
But we have got a corner.
It's again, it's something that I said last time of what we made. What do we need to buy? And that is, we need someone in midfield, that little magician in the center of the park who can pick the game up. Like United got Fernandes. Like, obviously, we're not going to get Fernandes, but a player that can just do something in the middle that can, pick the game up. We missed Tadic. We missed Højbjerg. Never filled that spot. So we need. I don't know who you would get, but we need someone. I'm not a football scout, so I don't know. So my football manager is awful. I was terrible at it, but we need to find someone.
Yeah, we do. Just had a comment in from Ben. If Watford and West Ham win the next games, we can send them down. I'm guess you're talking about Bournemouth. I reckon we can send them down anyway, can't we?
I think if they lose to us, it's going to be very difficult for them. It'll go down to the last day. If Watford and West Ham lose, and they lose, they're in the same boat. So I guess they could get out of it. But
and goal difference will play a factor as well.
Yes, but we want So come on, West Ham and Watford.
Side netting.
Great.
Side netting. I think you're right, actually, Ben, looking at this, because if Watford and one of Watford or West Ham lose, then they would also have to lose their final game, which West Ham have got Villa. I think Watford have got. I don't know who Watford have got, actually.
It's a great block in here by Webster. Have a check of this.
Is there a check?
Goal kick, hasn't he? Big opportunity.
Yeah, goal kick. No check.
Wow. Got excited then.
Across, just about did enough.
Oh, we are looking so much better. Like the press is high now.
Scoring against this opposition. It doesn't get many
Ings is on.
Get in! Get in there!
Oh!
About damn time.
I'm making lots of noise.
Yeah, you were told not to.
I was. But hey, she grabbed the carrot cake. What am I going to do?
I'll have you all know my BT Sport crashed again, so.
I did it. Perfect timing.
It's all right. I'll probably just about see the goal when I get back.
Danny Ings is the king of
the scummers.
Danny
Ings is the king of the scummers.
Flipping it. Look, the viewer count's just jumped up to 104. How the heck happened?
They scored, did they? I bet you jump back in.
Wow, my word. What's all this? My word.
Right, I'm finally watching the goal. Here we go. I told you that kid wouldn't be able to handle wings on that side. Easy, easy. Just got to keep doing that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that number 2. What was his name? I looked his name up because I thought it was really small. When I saw he was the man that was marking Danny Ings, I just thought, what a mistake. Lamperty.
Yeah.
He won't be able to handle Ings. I think Ralph has switched him to the side. That Ings looks like he's playing down that wing.
Yeah.
He's the furthest on that side. Fantastic. Right, here we go. 2-1. As long as we win, I don't care. Just come on.
Indeed. Just before the drinks break as well.
Perfect timing. I don't know if you saw it there, but did you see Kyle Walker-Peters go up to Højbjerg and sort of just telling him what to do?
Really? It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I'd say is that Walker-Peters has been the change in this game.
Yep.
Definitely been the change.
10 million will be an absolute steal.
What the?
I'll be famous.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, they've brought him off. Have they brought him off?
Who?
I think they've just brought off did they just bring off the number 2? I looked away and looked back really quickly. I might be wrong there. But I thought they just brought off Lamperty. That was his name.
Twist in the relegation plot. Remember, Brighton now 5 points clear of both Bournemouth and Aston Villa.
We go up to 11th tonight, won't we? If we win.
Really, Bournemouth and Aston Villa needing snookers to both win their remaining games and hope that Bournemouth.
Yeah, we will.
I should say, don't get another point even.
I'll take that.
Goal difference. Those teams down there as Adams looks to make hay on this right-hand side.
Yeah, if we could finish 10th, I think that'd be amazing. I don't see it because 10th's quite a whack off, but
Yeah.
11th, considering where we were, where we've been finishing, where we started this season, 11th would be amazing.
No word.
And we're going to win the league next season.
Have a look at the table. Did I hit record on that one? Yep, I did. Definitely fair to say that Southampton goal was coming.
I am slightly worried that people are starting to realise how good Ralph is. A lot of fan videos on where I've heard people saying how good, like, oh, this manager Ralph, he's brilliant. Blah, blah, blah. The amount of Spurs fans that are like, oh, who's this then? Can rebuild a squad, can he? But 4-year contract, that makes me.
Yeah, it's something. Certainly a bit of protection. Whether or not he'll play out that whole 4 years, there's a lot of doubt on whether he will or not.
It all depends. Like, what does he want? Does he like? If we could win anything with him, do you know what I mean? Anything. It'd be a massive achievement. I'm not saying we will, but what do we have to do to keep him after, like, in 4 years? Like, where do we have to be? What do we have to be challenging for? What do we have to be looking at for him to be here still in 4 years? Europa? Just have to be in Europa, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
How long was he at Leipzig for?
Few seasons, I think.
Let's take a
To
look.
Google Hasenhüttl.
Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Redmond towards Jay Adams. Lord Krause. different Southampton now.
Definitely different Southampton now.
Yeah, that's like I said. It was clear to see.
Oh my word! Vestergaard, it's not a goal. Vestergaard just had an unbelievable shot.
Right, Vestergaard, this is your chance. Do something amazing for me.
Look at that. That was a save.
Was it a save?
Fantastic save by Brighton. Wow, that is brilliant from the Australian goalkeeper. That was moving some that ball to get that fingertip.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was one of the saves of the season for Brighton. It really was. And if Brighton do emerge with a point,
Go on, Vestergaard, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a have it moment, wasn't it? If we were there, one of us would have screamed, "It's it!" And I did take a deflection on the way in as well. God, if that went in. Here's my question: if he's got that in the locker, where's it been?
Mm.
He's got no right to save that. That's my favourite line. That's my favourite commentary line. He had no right to do that.
Oh my word.
17 minutes or so left.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
There's an intensity now, a familiar intensity. We've seen quite a few times from Southampton. We saw it as recently as Monday night at Old Trafford. He's made a difference since coming on. Walker Peters. Will we be able to chip this ball out towards Redmond?
What a difference, though. What a difference.
Since the restart of the league. Vestergaard. What a shot it was. He has scored this season against Manchester United. Little theatrical from him. That's what the referee thought too. Missouma with a good ball. A lot of space out here. Leandro Trossard. Malpe in the middle. Moy arriving. Is Malpe pulled into that space cleverly? Missouma.
Come on, wakey, wakey.
March played it. He's got a big chance here.
Oh. Oh. Pulled it wide.
We're all right.
We're all right. We're all right. Don't worry. We're fine. Absolutely fine.
It's hard being a Saints fan. It's hard.
Got away with one there. Oh, just go for Vestergaard.
I don't understand how he didn't give that free kick to Ward-Prowse.
It's a huge, huge opportunity. In the second half, it's been pretty much all Southampton. That needed to nestle in the back of the net for Brighton. I think they had a better chance.
Was it Small Bone not picking up his man on the edge of the box for that? He kind of just let him go past him.
Is on the season with the Pocket Juniors.
Good thought, Charlie. I still haven't changed the score.
Come on, mate. Step your production up. Is this your first live stream? What are you saying?
Pretty much. There you go. Sorry, everyone.
Stuart Armstrong scored their first goal at Old Trafford the other night. It'll be a small bone and it's way for him.
I got your comment there, Ben. I also got your message on Instagram about the game Watford West Ham. That's gonna be a great game to watch tomorrow. So if they get a I don't know what happened there with the stream. There's suddenly like
I just got a message saying that there was some bots have gotten onto the
yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. I have no idea how to erase some rather narrow-minded views, unfortunately.
Wow, that's a shame.
But on the positive side, we have a free kick in Ward-Prowse territory. This is the time where I check my GoPro camera is recording, just in case something happens. Smallbone is off, and Armstrong is on. Redmond's right next to Prowse. Going, let's just try and pretend that I'm going to take it, like anyone's going to believe them.
Yeah, the chat really did get rinsed, didn't it? Remember, kids, YouTube's sections like that, they're not for everyone. They're idiots.
Yeah.
But thanks for telling us. Thanks for everyone letting us know.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Good to know we got some smart people out there. Got some decent people. Nicholas Dempsey, my man. You're a good boy.
Prowse, free kick. Straight into the wall. Straight into the wall. Cool.
Ward-Prowse seems to score more free kicks when you say he's going to hit it at the wall. So you just start denying him a bit more.
When have we ever scored from a corner? Yeah.
That was great.
Armstrong's on the pitch. So the only difference we've got now is Romeo not being on the pitch. Oh, look at that. Do look 2 yards quicker.
I'll take it, draw. The online coach in a flash along the M27 and A27 back to Brighton with their point. Doesn't work like that.
Oh, yeah. Do you know how much? Do you reckon MatchDay's viewership has just gone in the toilet since everyone can watch every game?
I think there's still a few people that aren't able to watch every single game. I think. Oh. Handball! I thought it was handball.
Decisive passing. Pass. Beautiful things. Little flip back. That was some block. Because Adams shifts it really well. He must have thought it played the opening. And Webster flying across. It was a great block. Apologies to him. It was indeed. It was quite impressive. His way, didn't it, as well.
Two corners from Ward-Prowse, both of them not very good.
Yeah, what's going on today? He's had a bit of an off one.
Yeah.
Gross. Player of the year, Brighton, a couple of seasons ago after his successful career.
You know what's crazy? Danny Ings don't look tired, does he?
No, looks like he's ready to go.
He's so good. That's that was a handball.
I didn't see the replay. So United 2-0 up. That'd be good if we could. If anyone knows how we do that. Let me see.
Do you reckon those comments were in sync with that viewer spike that we had? Yeah.
I think so.
Thought we were famous for a second. One day.
Just cannot get out. They can't get up the pitch in this second half. That's credit to Southampton. The intensity, the project.
Oh, Martial has scored.
Is it?
That does good things for my dream team.
Number 3 here with a late winning goal. Angle crowds a straight punch. It took a nasty block. I think maybe it was Webster there.
Danny Ings, you monster.
Yeah, painful. The ball is so good, isn't it? Whipped in, serious pace on the ball. It's a really dangerous area. You want your keeper to be brave. He's certainly brave. Webster commits as well. Trying to get there.
Right, let's do something. I'm assuming this free kick doesn't do much.
It's been hard work for Brighton in this second half.
No.
Resolutely trying to hold on to the point which I think to all intents and purposes would keep them up. Not mathematically, but their goal difference is 9 better than Bournemouth and 11 better than Aston Villa with a couple of games to play. And if Bournemouth and Villa won both those games, they would have
Yeah, so point.
I mean, he's kind of all over Vestergaard there. Ooh. How many subs have Brighton made so far? 3?
Yeah. Smallbone, Zarf Romeo's off, and who else?
Is the Brighton keeper up yet?
Obafemi was off. Yeah. We got a drop ball going on.
So he's not injured, he's just wasting time, is he?
We need a last minute screamer like the Man U game. Yep, we do.
Was that a screamer, was it?
A screamer made us scream.
I tell you what, when we were in about week 8 or 7 into lockdown, I would definitely have considered that a screamer. Just seeing Danny Ings' goal again. As calm as you like, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just not nonplussed.
Oh, Shay Adams as well. Great pass there to Walker Peters.
That's the other thing. Shay Adams got great accuracy on him. The what was the last game before lockdown? Was it Palace, or what was the game that we won? Just before lockdown. Was it Palace? Or Aston Villa when he's got with the great assist to Armstrong. He's got so much whip on the ball. Even the goal, even the goal against City has all the whip in the world on it. He's got accuracy there. But he needs to start maybe just taking a few more chances like Vestergaard did. I don't understand. There's a lot of time where we have a lot of space in that sort of part of the pitch. So why don't more people aren't trying to smash it, get it in from range?
Mm. Oh, nice comment here from Brad the Lad. He's a Man U fan. We're the biggest threat for them since post-lockdown. Southampton will be a good team like they were a few years back, in my opinion. Cheers. Thanks for that, Brad.
Cheers,
I
Bob.
think we're all feeling relatively confident about the season ahead. Hopefully we can keep the nucleus of the squad going forward.
I'm sure if you watched our videos before that game, you'll see just how much we were bigging up Man United. So we've, they're going to do some great stuff in the next few months, seasons, I think.
Yeah.
As far as us going, I think given this team here and being strengthened, I think next season top 8.
So. It was going for dropping points. I still think you're going to make Champions League, though.
Of course he is. He's Brad the Lad.
I got a comment here. Someone's saying it's a goal. I haven't seen a goal.
Right. Let's wait for this, shall we?
Someone can't be ahead of me. Surely not. Great challenge from Vestergaard.
Is he stepping up? Is he playing football?
Yeah.
Oh, damn time.
He was offside anyway.
That tells us it's clearly not right. Yeah, he's not fit enough to be part of the defence. So Stevenson's gone back there alongside Dunk for the time being. He's obviously been told, just do what you can do, but stay out there to give us 11. The normal course of events probably would have come off. The needs must.
I've just read the comments of like that bit there, and it was somebody watching the Ings replay.
Oh, really?
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Just there allows him to whip the ball in.
Oh.
Come on, boys, finish this game off. Do something. Move.
Man of the match. Who would you give it to?
Walker Peters.
Me too.
Yeah, he's come on the pitch and just changed the game, changed the team. Maybe I think we finally found our right back. Oh, Adams.
He's not ours yet.
Yeah, we've been missing it for so long. Who was our last good right back? Who would have been our right back during like the Coleman years? Who would have been?
Klein?
Guess it must have been Klein, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Klein. What am I thinking? Of course, it would have been Klein. And then after that, it all declined.
Boom.
Cheers, guys. I'm going to go now. That was the one and only joke you get.
God, lads, it's Klein. Ben's got a shout for Martina. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember for that one goal?
What a goal that was.
Was a banger, wasn't it?
They're changing identity. There's a lot of Brighton fans who feel that they played better football this season.
I do. It's quite funny the amount of like players that we had that didn't do well but scored like one amazing goal, like Danny Osvaldo. Awful, but he scored that goal against City, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's just gone back into football after his music career didn't take off.
Who's that? Danny Osvaldo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Have you not heard his band?
Yeah.
Something else, aren't they?
Yeah.
good season for Southampton, bearing in mind where they were around October time. Well clear of any trouble.
Yeah, we've come a long way since October. Was there any particular games in October that they're going to mention?
It's right on the edge of their tongue. They're trying their hardest.
Well, that was a good ball from Højbjerg, to be fair, there, when he just fell on the floor. Ooh. I will say, I do quite like having loads of extra time.
Really?
Yeah, like, so far it's worked all right for us. Usually it's the other way around. But we seem to, like I say, we seem to get better as the game goes on. So the later we can go.
Does give Southampton a chance to maybe come up with something. Let's get that in. Or Prowse.
I'm just getting nervous going to do something stupid.
Left in this game. Armstrong.
Oh, Højbjerg. Just literally passed it straight to a Brighton player.
To be like, my biggest thing with Højbjerg has been is that he gives the ball away too much, and he's not really done that this game. But it sounds to me like he's just done it.
Yeah. Perfect time for this question from Brad the Last. Do you guys think Højbjerg will go to Tottenham? I hope he'll go now. I think, if we can get some money for him, he just doesn't look well suited in our midfield anymore.
Yeah, I think he'll go to Spurs, and I want him to go to Spurs. But right now, I can't see why, as a player, you would want to go to Spurs, unless you've been told that they're getting rid of Jose soon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know how, as a player, you'd want to go play for Jose.
Yeah.
I've just seen the Højbjerg pass, by the way. It was god awful.
Shocking. That's what I mean.
And he was obviously livid with himself, but he needs to start being that livid every time he does that, because then it'd be an absolute stress ball.
How much extra time is that? Oh. Højbjerg just had a shot. Yeah, we had this comment earlier. Everton got 25 million bid for him.
That'll do. That'll do.
Coming up here. Thoughts on Brighton's season? Do you know what? I think everyone had Brighton to go down this season, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, success.
Brighton have fluked a few wins by playing very ugly football, boring football.
Yeah.
And they're just, they're holding on by the grip at, tips of their fingers. It's one of those games. It was really, for me, it was hard to be sort of like do the preview for this game, because you're like, well, what do I know about Brighton?
Yeah.
Ben Mee's pretty good. Like, that's all I really know. They beat Arsenal, and Empire has gets paid more than Guendouzi. That's all I really know about them.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite bad, considering, like, I know, like, I watch an awful lot of football. I watch an awful lot of Premier League.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to not really watch Brighton games because I know what they're going to be like. What was that? I guess that.
Full time, 1-1. How much more time? There's no more time. There was 6 minutes just stoppage time. Oh, Jack, you've been corrected.
Have I?
He's at Burnley.
Oh yeah.
See, that's how much we know about Brighton.
That's how much I don't care about Brighton. Who am I thinking of? Let me think. There's going to be a Brighton player that I'm going to be like, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
we've managed to find it. Dunk.
Probably Dunk. It's probably Dunk I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Lewis Dunk. Yeah, lots of comments like that.
Yeah.
So before I close out this live stream, how is everyone feeling in the chat section about that? Does it feel like we've dropped 2 points? Are you happy with the point after that first half abysmal display? A comment here from Jill. Simply one word there. That was a good one. Terrible first half. Let me turn this up. Hang on. Sorry, full time on the GoPro. I was recording. Jolly good. Yeah. Jonah Joker should have won, but a good result. Great mind things alike. I think they're talking about the terrible first half. Should have put in a full strength side. Do you reckon we could have done? Was he ramping up for that Bournemouth game?
You know what? In reality, it sounds silly to say, but the Bournemouth game is a bigger game because we could send them down, and there's a little bit of,
something
poop housery, as they call it here. It's a nice way of saying it.
Keeping it clean, Jack.
Yeah, I made it clean. A little bit of poop housery. That's what we like in football, to send them down. It's I'm sure we'll get into it a bit more, sort of like on the little wrap up, but it's clear to see why we lost here. Well, not sorry, why we drew here, because we started a weak inside, and as soon as we made those really obvious changes, we were back on top and doing. It's just creating the chances and putting them away. I mean, soon it's that thing of how many shots do we have on goal? Not what was it? We had 20 shots on goal. Five on target.
Yeah.
That's kind of the opposite of what we usually do.
Yeah.
In fact, it's what that is what I said at the beginning of the game. It's the opposite of the Man City match, in where they got a goal early, and we just couldn't get past them. Luckily for us, Danny Ings is better than any of the currently fit City strikers. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
That we got a goal. So disappointing, yes, because with the full squad, definitely could have gotten 3 points. But given where we are, what's going on,
we'll take it.
It's just frustrating. Just like we could have, it's 3 points we could have had, but because of just fatigue and trying to just change it up and see what we could do, we've had to settle for a point. Better than a loss.
Yeah.
I'm not as upbeat as I was after United draw or the Everton draw.
No, well, this is it, isn't it? And I think Tom makes a good comment here. Can live with it. A lot of football in a short period of time. Never easy making a few changes. It's because of those first half changes that we had to rotate the squad. We had to put out a different selection of players, but the nucleus of the squad wasn't there, and it showed. It completely showed. And then we made the changes at half time. Brought on Walker Peters. Everything looks so much more comfortable. I'm really impressed by Jake Voken's performance.
Yep.
And that's very encouraging for the season ahead, just to see that we actually do have another left back player. So
to be fair, that really makes me happy. That makes me happy to know that we've got was he challenged a lot today? No. But did he look like competent and knew what he was doing? Yeah, he knows his position. And if he's being an academy player, you would hope he's got the system somewhat drilled into him. I know we're making changes to that, and it's still coming into effect. But you'd hope that he's looking to impress and playing that system.
Yeah, absolutely. Who we play next? We play Bournemouth on Sunday.
Cherries.
We play Bournemouth.
We will be the team that costs Eddie Howe his job. We will be the reason Joshua King and Callum Wilson go somewhere on the cheap. We will be the reason the Vitality Stadium won't be filled again for the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh, yeah, it will be. It will be. I know people that bought season.
To be fair, I know some
years ago.
I know some good Bournemouth fans.
Promoted, and then sort of it all worked out for them.
The Bournemouth fans I know that are from Bournemouth are wicked. The Bournemouth fans I know from Boscombe.
Okay, so I beg that Ralph puts out a full strength side for that game.
I think
Yeah,
he will. He
I
will.
think he will. I think he will. But
I
who
think-
knows?
I think the only thing that I think you'll probably see, I think the next game will be Ings and Adams up top.
Mm.
And then I think it'll be the midfield that we want to see of Redmond, Romeo. Will Gineppo be fit? I would like to see Gineppo play, really.
Yep.
Romeo, Ward-Prowse, Armstrong. And then we've got a great back four now of Bednarak, Stevens, Bertrand, and Walker Peters. And hey, listen, if we have to pay 15 for Walker Peters, pay 15 for Walker Peters because he's obviously making a massive difference.
Yeah. I hope we don't have to, but yeah, I think he's definitely 10 million. Just pay it. I mean, I know it's COVID era, but and all that, but he makes such a difference to that side.
Yeah, he is. He's that Trent Alexander, thing that we need down that side. We need someone that can go with pace, but puts 110% in.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Just a quick note here. Tom's made a comment. Shame the chat got ambushed, ruined it for me. Yeah, that was really weird. Sorry about that, everyone. I'll see if there's a way that I can actually restrict that. I was trying to block a few people as it was going through. I was doing all that I can. So apologies for that. I'm going to put out a quick question to those who are still in the chat. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for putting all your comments. It really does help me and Jack build a discussion around the game. I have a question for you all. Me and Jack offline have been talking about doing some of the Champions League games in a live stream to carry on this kind of thing. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, then let us know in the comment section, either in this chat or in the comment sections of other videos. But we're looking at perhaps picking a few of the games there to do something similar, because in all, we are football fans above all. So it's we're looking forward to continuing that when this season is over. So let us know. Let us know.
And most of it is all midweek, so the missus can't tell me off for watching it.
Yeah, and I just made sure there's plenty of carrot cake.
Easy.
And we're on to a winner.
Make sure the tube is fully greased. Make sure those valves are.
Cool. So yeah, no, looks like there's a few positive ones. There's one from Brendan. Don't bother. Fair enough. But we'll see what we can do, and yeah, I think that probably wraps it up. Thank you everyone who's joined us in the chat section. Join us for the game. I hope you've enjoyed that. At least the second half, we could at least enjoy. Disappointed not to get 3 points, but I think a point for either side really. Brighton won the first half, we won the second half. So,
but if we're being pedantic, we won the second half better than they won the first half.
Agreed. 100%.
That's how we win.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to end it with this comment here because it's just made me smile. Matchday vlogs, you're going to be famous with those facial expressions of priceless. Absolutely. Who knows? I've been told by my wife that I got a cartoon face and like I can do lots of animated things with it. So there we go.
That doesn't sound like a nice thing she said to you.
Yeah.
That's something she said to you in an argument that you've spun.
All right, guys. Well, I'll end it there. Thanks very much. Obviously, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you all in the preview, I guess. Well, I'll do the match day episode. Let me know what you think about the game in one of the comment section, and let me know what you think about this game in the preview show, and then I'll read off those comments in the roundup that we're about to do in the studio. All right. Thanks, boys and girls, and we will see you Sunday.
See you in the next one.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.